Hi, we're Kristen, Sia, and Kai, the world-traveling family behind Hopscotch the Globe. Our most recent adventure brought us to Costa Rica, where we're building our dream home. This isn't just any house, it's built in an eco-community designed with repurposed materials, a solar system, the Airstream, and nature in mind.
In this video, we're giving you an updated house tour and talking about our plans still to come.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
Oh, of course, our dog thinks that there's somebody here.
Always.
No one's here.
Best dog ever.
It's just us. So our house is, I think, like 95% complete. And
Is it ever really complete? I feel like this could be a never-ending project, which makes it fun.
since we did our last update, there's been so many changes. Like, we didn't even have a front door or walls up when we did our last update.
No, everything was open, and so many of you were like, what are you doing with it open? Don't things get in? Snakes, scorpions? The answer is yes. Yes, they do. One of the reasons why we've decided to close it in.
Today we're going to give you a little tour of all the updates that have happened at Casa Luna, our house here in the mountains of Costa Rica.
Okay, before we go inside, I got to show you one of my favorite parts about the house now. This door. I've always been a door person when I travel. I just like doors. So having a really beautiful one, that's mine, feels pretty good. This is made from teak wood, which is a local wood, and it turned out even better than I thought it was gonna turn out. And I love this massive door handle that we were able to find. Incredible craftsmanship, which we find a lot here in Costa Rica. Now let's go in. Okay, well you'll see this area is different. I believe the last video we had this concrete here, but we didn't have this wall. We didn't have this window and this mirror, and we got our Casa Luna signage, I guess, up there that I made when I was in Florida. We decided to have a large fixed window here so that we could still see the stars at night from our bed. That was really important to me, and you can. And we have a beautiful teak framed mirror here so you can check yourself out before you leave.
This is your farmer's market?
This is my farmer's market.
What's this?
It doesn't work right now.
This is not even the right country. This is from Honduras.
It is.
This is from Canada.
You know what? It's an international clientele that I have.
When we moved into this place, we didn't have walls up. That's how we got the Airstream in. And then once we lived here, we could decide where we wanted glass, where we wanted solid walls, solid windows, and screens so that we could feel like where the wind came from, where the sun is. And we decided here at the back that it's all screened. Pretty much a quarter of our house, maybe more than a quarter of our house, is just screens for airflow. My feet are cold right now standing on the concrete, and it kind of feels like natural air conditioning in here, which is amazing. Put these wood frames up with screens so that there's airflow, but also we're protected. Nothing can get in here. There's things here that live in the jungle, and we want to be protected. And this opens up to our backyard courtyard that is not complete yet, but at least we have it concreted so that it's ready to go. This is one of my favorite features about the house. I've always wanted a hammock in my house, and now I have it. Look at that. Amazing. Oh. I don't do this enough, actually. Like, I might swing in here like once every couple weeks, but I need to be doing this a lot more often. Another upgrade we've made recently is adding an additional solar panel. So we had 800 watts of solar panels. We added another 200 watt panel. So we've got a kilowatt of power coming in. And that has honestly made a big difference because most of this house can be just powered by solar. We are still tied to the grid, but like 90% of the house is still on solar. Now with that additional panel, we're not just like dipping above and below, but we're like staying above our consumption, which is huge. We also upgraded our solar controller to a Bluetooth solar controller so that I can see on my phone exactly our consumption, how much solar we're bringing in, how many amps we're using, and just be able to monitor it from anywhere in the house, and I don't have to come to this panel. So we've been on solar all day so far, and we're at 99% battery, and it's super cloudy right now. Our whole solar system is from one company. It's from Go Power. It's a company out of Canada. We worked with them before in our Airstream solar. So our Airstream had solar and batteries and an inverter and a charger and all those things so that we could be off-grid in the Airstream. We loved that company. We loved their products. So that's why when we built this house, we reached out to them and wanted to partner with them on another system for this house. And now they have lithium-ion batteries, they've got like Bluetooth controllers, they've upgraded a lot of their technology since we first worked with them like 5 years ago. So it was amazing to get new technology into this build.
Hey guys, welcome to my room. This is my cozy bed that you can jump on. Very nice stuffies. Hello. Morning. And this is my annoying fan.
And you can see the jungle. You can see the jungle from your bed. I mean, we have blinds down right now, but...
This is my bird. This is my clothes, very nice. This is my snack fridge, my least favorite.
Your snack fridge.
There's a lot more stuff, but my friend's takey.
Yeah, you ate a lot of those snacks. And over here is like art station and workstation.
I'm actually gonna draw something right now.
Oh, okay, we're gonna draw something.
The love that we had together.
And you have like your science experiment kit, more fun books.
So it's my favorite house.
You've lived in Luna most of your life. How do you like living in Luna?
Good. And this is my mom and dad's. Whoever's gonna see this video, just look up Hopscotch the Globe.
And what's your favorite part of your room?
My art desk and my stuffies, of course, and my toys. Let me give you a high five. And my poopy pencil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 50.
Okay, let's go to the bathroom with our secondhand door that we found. I think this was like 50 bucks. So a lot of this house is repurposed things, and I think that adds like a lot of fun character to the place. This is our concrete sink. So the counter and the sink just kind of blend into one.
That's our booby mug.
That's our booby mug. I give it a little cup every time I brush my teeth. Makes me smile more so I can brush more. Let's leave the washroom now. We've actually showed the washroom in another video. If you guys want to watch more of the bathroom there, you can just click on that video.
I am super excited to show you our kitchen because we just recently finished it this week. Before it was like chaos. Everything was out and you could see all of our appliances and our cups. And now it is organized in drawers and cabinets. We used another local wood called laurel. It's just as beautiful as teak. I was like not sure if I would like it less or the same. I like it the same. It looks just as beautiful. Anybody recognize this sink? If you've been following our journeys in our Airstream over the past 6 years, then you'll know this is from our Airstream. And Sia mentioned us repurposing things. We did that a lot throughout this house, and a lot of the stuff came from our Airstream. So it's moved on to another place within our living space, and I think it looks really good with the cabinets. And the way that we designed the cabinets and the drawers is to have a constant airflow, because we want to try to prevent mold, because mold is a thing that you have to take into consideration living in the tropics, especially during rainy season. I keep looking over there because the view is so distracting, and that is one of the main reasons why we chose this lot. Gracias. Every Wednesday, we get an organic grocery delivery from our farmer friend who grows all this beautiful produce and has eggs, and she even makes her own bread from scratch. She grows her own wheat and everything, so that's pretty cool. This is one of my favorite reasons for living in Costa Rica. You know exactly where your food comes from. You know where it's grown. You're getting it from the local farmers, your neighbors, or your own land, and that is a beautiful thing. This is my office. I've already showed it in our last update video, but I'll give you a little brief tour again. Again, I get the view all day long while I'm working, trying to work because of the view. We added grass since the last time you saw this place. Who's a puppy? Oh, hello. Who's that?
We can just put the mic right here. Perfect.
As you can see, we've done quite a bit since the last update video, but we have so much more we want to do. Sia was saying like 95% of it's done. I don't think so. I think there's just so much possibility, and as creative people, we're just never gonna want to stop. And then with the rest of our land, like we have so much land that we can work with that we haven't used yet, the majority of it. And we have ideas like build a big house and make this the guest house, which was our original idea. Build some smaller spaces, smaller houses that we can rent out.
Yeah. I mean, our land is half an acre, which is about 20,000 square feet. This house is like 1,500 square feet. There's like over 18,000 square feet of our land that we can use and do stuff with. We're kind of on like a hill like this, and where this house is right now is at the bottom of the hill. And then in the middle section, I think would be amazing for like big garden, fruit trees, a place to like sit and like have dinner and look at a view. And then on the top of the land is where the best views are.
Yeah, you think this view is amazing? Like, and it is amazing. Up there takes it to another level.
This community that we're in Costa Rica has a swimming pool, has a huge like farm that gives us baskets of produce every week, has a little rec center. We're building a co-working space. There's a shala for like yoga and ecstatic dance and martial arts and workout classes. So not only is this house special, like I think this is a very unique, special house, no matter where it would be in the world, but the fact that it's within a community that is already something special.
I'm curious to know, now that you've seen this space, and if you've seen our other videos, you've seen more of this space, and if you haven't, I encourage you to go check those out. But like, what ideas do you have for this space? If it was yours, what would you add? What give us ideas. We want to know. We want to hear from you, because I love hearing other people's creative ideas of what we can do here. And if you are new here and you're kind of like, who are these people? What is their story? We have more videos about how we moved to Costa Rica to live in a intentional eco community, and moving our lives here, the process, us being here, some of our favorite spots around the country. We have so many different types of videos, as well as our Airstream adventures, Airstream renovation videos, so you can go and check those out. I'll leave a playlist below so you can go and see any of those videos that you find intriguing.